I have, well, first of all, I finished the third Gilmore Girl, and yeah, I liked it. It was, now I usually don't tend to like love memoirs, but I am, overall, it was good. Can we just say that? And then I was supposed to read much more. I started Throne of Glass. I was supposed to read much more from that, but I started Hearts on Fire. And this one had... My problem is that this one was less than 200 pages, and I was just like, why don't read the whole thing? So yeah, this is also for my Kindle clear out. So let's just say that it was overall, it was good, but I have some thoughts. But I gave it 4 stars, but obviously have some thoughts. So yeah, then I am obviously reading Throne of Glass, and can we just say I love reading this series because every single time I read this, you kind of find these like golden like nuggets everywhere where you are just like, you get things more and more, and it's so interesting to actually see. So the first time you read it, you are completely blind. If you like, nothing, you are so in like the dark, and you have no idea what is going on, and then you have like revelation after revelation after revelation. But after you have read that series and you then reread it, you will always find these like nuggets here and there where you are just like, it makes much more sense now that I know the story. These small nuggets that you didn't see the first time, you see it this time, and it's so interesting. And I love that. I really love that it is just like gold nuggets that it just turns out to be always so interesting to actually get to it. And yeah, so yeah, I am definitely going to read more. I have to see how far I am, getting this week. So yeah, I don't know. I love reading, and sometimes I just feel like it gets a little like too much, and then I start pushing like, oh, I can get through a lot of books, and I'm just like, then I kind of like stag and stop, and I'm just like, no. And then it just turns, bad. But overall, I only have 2 books left, which I am hoping that I will be able to do. And then, we have kind of audiobooks, but audiobooks aren't a problem. Usually not a problem, at least. So yeah, we still have quite a lot to get to, but I am hoping that I will be able to get through a lot, and most of them. So yeah. But can we just say, Hearts on Fire, the book, I actually really want to continue on with that, because I'm really curious about D, which we met in the first one. So yeah, I can't wait to read that. It won't be this round, but soon, yes. So what else? I mean, I have watched my normal TV shows. Yeah, so far I am really enjoying what I'm watching, but I have kind of come to this like revelation that I need to. So basically, the browser that I'm using, you can have like different you can have these different working tabs. Like, I have a few ones. One that is like watching, then I have Canva, and then I have different things that I can open up whenever I need them, which it's really relevant. So when I am watching TV shows, those tabs is the only ones that is open, and my computer is actually a lot quicker. But can we just say that I start with Netflix, and then I just work myself through those that I have. But I don't really know what it is. I just, after a few ones, I don't feel like it, so I never get like through everything that needs to get watched, meaning that I feel like my best way is to actually start rather like, let's call it, I start from the right or from the left, like, and I think I'm going to alternate, like one day I start there and one day I start on the other end, just so I am able to get through like most of them, which would be better for me, just because I have so many that I actually have started. It's kind of embarrassing. And yeah, but I did finish one today, which was great, really, really awesome. But I have, let's see, I have Young Sheldon, then I have I Am a Killer, then I have a Norwegian TV show called Sofa, and then I have Vinland Saga, then I have The Doghouse, Crossroads Springs, When Calls the Heart, and then 365 Days to the Wedding. But I also have things, you know, that will eventually get out, like Welcome to Plathville. Don't ask why I'm watching that, just because I don't love it, but I am apparently watching it. And my life depends on it. And then I have, I don't know if there is only like 2 episodes or if there will be more of Ren, the girl with the mark. This one comes out on YouTube, you know, so don't know about that. And yeah, overall I don't know, like I am waiting for Outlander to get out on Netflix, just because I don't feel like actually, you know, start a subscription for Viaplay. I don't feel like doing that, just because it gets too much money. And then I am kind of waiting for the next season of Homestead Rescue to come out. What else? But then I also have like one new, I just finished Hostile Planet, so I am basically going to start on a new one on Disney. But I have figured out that I really need to have different types. But yeah, I have actually watched a movie, which I feel like I am watching movies that I love to kind of get back that like drive of actually wanting to watch some movies again. I watched Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey, and this is a childhood favorite as well. I love the Brothers Lionheart, but I also love Homeward Bound. These were one of my go-to movies, you know, when I was a child, and I love it, and it's something. So yeah, so if I am up to it, I will probably watch Homeward Bound Adventures in San Francisco next time, like tomorrow maybe, if I feel up for it, which means that I will have watched 4 movies, which actually is actually really, really good. I didn't expect to be able to do that. I can just say that I kind of have been bad at watching movies lately, which I have been not complaining about, but yeah, so I am kind of just watching things that I really love to actually get back into it and see, will I be able to, you know, actually watch something else than rewatches. I am just kind of waiting for that moment where I'm just like, I want to watch something completely new. Haven't gotten that feeling yet, but maybe sometime in the future, hopefully, kind of that I get that. But yeah, I'm going to bed now. I'm tired, so I will see you tomorrow again.